Hey guys, it's Anna. It is Thursday and it's noon, and so I'm coming on to do a little bit of essential education. We're going to be talking about Yarrow Palm today. This is such a cool oil, and I can't wait to show you what all it can do. Yarrow Palm is two oils, okay? So it's an essential oil, the Yarrow, and it is a like a regular carrier type oil, a non-volatile oil. So we have volatile oils that evaporate really easily. They're very good for aromatherapy and for driving into your skin and using for your health. But then we have the non-volatile oils, and those are the ones we use for carrier oils. Those help the essential oils stay in place longer, and they also help drive those into your skin if you're using them topically. So this is a combination of yarrow essential oil and then pomegranate carrier oil. Okay, pomegranate seed oil is where that comes from. A couple things about pomegranate seed oil. It's actually an amazing oil for your skin. Okay, it has natural anti-aging properties. It can reverse skin damage. It's non-greasy, so it's really perfect for your face. It's not going to leave you a greasy, oily feeling. It actually drives into your skin very well, very completely, and it helps like plump up the skin cells. It feels so nice, and so you just look dewy and hydrated and not at all shiny or greasy. It's very good for healing the skin, dry, cracked skin. You can actually address a psoriasis or eczema issue with it. Use it on acne, so it actually penetrates the skin cells, but it doesn't clog the pores. So it's going to drive into your skin, and it's not going to like cause any buildup. It's actually very helpful with buildup. It has an anti-inflammatory, and we're still just talking about the pomegranate side of this. It has an anti-inflammatory side to it. That is because punic acid is found in it, and so that can actually help fend off free radicals. Nobody wants those guys hanging out, because that is where cancer starts forming, in the free radicals in your cells. It can improve elasticity. It can reduce scarring. It's hormone supporting and balancing. It improves the skin texture, and I'm here to testify about that. It is actually amazing for skin texture. It kind of smooths everything out. It firms, boosts collagen production. It's great for hair and scalp. So I wanted to try that before I told you about that. It's not going to make your hair greasy, but it's going to make it really shiny and glossy. But I do have very frizzy hair, and so I just put a little bit on my fingers today and just kind of pushed that down, and it was almost like a natural hair gel. And it's great. You could actually make a scalp, what do you call those things? Like a mask for your hair. You could make a hair mask to really treat your scalp to some excellent moisture and nutrition, because it's going to help for, even if you have like eczema or psoriasis on your scalp, it'll help with that, balancing the oil production in your scalp, tame frizziness. And one of the coolest things about pomegranate seed oil is it actually has a natural SPF. Some people experience 20, because SPF is different on everybody's skin. Some people experience about 20 SPF, and some people as much as 55. So this is going to be a great one to add to your face regimen. Okay, that's just the pomegranate seed oil. As a combination, they can be used both topically and internally. So if you're going to use it topically, which I would absolutely recommend, this is kind of a pricey oil. It's very large, and so it is a little bit more expensive, usually about $95, although it is on sale right now for 10% off. But it's 30 milliliters, so it's twice as much as most essential oils, and that is because people liked it so much that they wanted to like bathe in it. They actually came out with an even bigger one. So this is just the plain Yarrow Palm combination. So you can use it topically and internally. For topical use, it's regenerative. So just like the pomegranate seed oil, the Yarrow actually helps stimulate collagen production. It's great for scarring and acne. It tones saggy skin, so I love to use it right here and down here. Okay. It is great for bulging leg veins. If you have painful veins, you might want to try a little bit of Yarrow Palm on those veins. And it is also good for muscle spasm support. So you can actually just rub it right on that muscle that's spasming. Now, the internal benefits are very, very good too. I did when I first got the Yarrow Palm, I used it internally because I wanted the benefits, but then I didn't want to use it all up so that because I wanted it on my face because it feels that good. Like I don't go a day anymore without using Yarrow Palm on my face. It's becoming part of my identity at this point. But it can actually help support and regulate bleeding. So it can slow a bleeding wound, or it could actually improve or regulate your menstrual cycle. If you have bad circulation in your feet, you could actually rub it into your feet or anywhere else that you might need improved circulation. I know a lot of people who have more serious conditions, and poor circulation is a symptom of that, and this is something that you can do to help with that. It's great for the metabolism. I've heard testimonials about hormone related weight just dropping off when using Yarrow Palm internally. And part of the reason that it does that is because it just helps keep a healthy blood sugar level, okay? And then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Oh, it's like, imagine the texture is like honey without being sticky. Okay, so here it is. I've already put it on my face today. So I'm gonna put a little on the backs of my hands, and it is dark blue. Do you see that? I demonstrate this every once in a while on my face in my Instagram. But this, do you see how slow it's running down my hand? That's because it's the viscosity is like, it's like honey. It's very thick and serum-like, and it's wonderful. It's blue because it has something in it naturally occurring called chemazoline. Chemazoline is an antioxidant. So you know all the dark colored foods are so good for cancer fighting and antioxidants. And so chemazoline has a lot of those same properties. An antioxidant keeps cells healthy. It's useful in fighting free radical damage. And the way that I use Yarrow Palm, I said I use it every single day. So I take the dropper, all right, and I drop 1 drop, 2 drops, and 3 drops across my face, and then just very slowly and carefully rub it into my skin. And it feels so good. Okay, I can't express to you how good it feels. It feels so good. So, and then I'll wait for about 5 minutes so that it can penetrate my skin, and then I'll put makeup on top of that, maybe a moisturizer, but usually I don't. Usually I just use the Yarrow Palm. And then you're going to want to keep, like I said before, keep some of it right here. Just rub it in right here because it's so good for just kind of helping tighten up those mom under eye bags. All right. And so here's the reason that I don't use it internally anymore. First of all, I didn't want to run out because I use 3 drops of it a day. And if a regular size bottle is 300 drops, this is 600 drops. So that's going to last me about 200 days. If I'm only using 3 drops, and sometimes I use more. So got about 6 months out of it. If I'm using it internally, it's going to take me half as long to go through a bottle. So what doTERRA decided to do was come up with an internal form of Yarrow Palm. This is this very cool little capsule. And this has more than just pomegranate seed oil and yarrow in it. It has vitamin C, it has zinc, it has the Yarrow Palm in it, the pomegranate seed oil and the yarrow flower oil. It has frankincense resin, it has celery seed oil, which is so good for your digestive tract. It has turmeric, which is, you know, it's so good for your anti-inflammatory. It has melon fruit concentrate, and it has melissa leaf and stem oil, which is one of the best things that you can do for your immune system. So it's got all of that stuff in there. So it's also going to be helping with all the things that I already told you were the internal benefits of Yarrow Palm, but it's also going to help keep you healthy and keep you, help with your inflammation and a bunch of other stuff too. So this is a really great way to take it internally. You can do one or the other. What's cool right now is this being 10% off and this being about $40 something. If you bought this combination this month, you would get the free On Guard roller, which is just one of the promotions. And then they came up with, I told you they came up with this Big Daddy. This is 100 milliliters. So this one is perfect for your face. This one's gonna be a little thicker for the rest of your body. And this one has a more than Yarrow Palm in it also. So it's gonna be something that you can use for your entire body. I like to put a little squirt or two in my hand and then a drop. It's also blue, but just not as blue. And then just a drop of some other kind of oil. I really like Whisper as a personal fragrance, and so sometimes I use Whisper in this. I like ylang ylang. If I'm not going to be out in the sun, sometimes I'll put a citrus in it, but be careful with sun exposure when you're putting citrus on your skin. But it's great for just everywhere else. So your legs, your midsection, your arms, all of that. You can put it on your neck as well. All right, so that is a little bit more about Yarrow Palm. So I'd love for you to answer a question for me in the comments. This helps me get to know you a little bit, and it also helps other people see this video when they're scrolling through. It'll actually show up in their scroll. So let's get the conversation going. What kind of skin do you have? What is your skin type? Are you oily? Are you do you have dry skin? Do you have a combination? So what is your skin type? And if you want to talk about issues that you have with your skin, I would love to talk about that as well. I have scarring, so I have some scarring from way back, in my teenage years. I actually have a little chickenpox scar that likes to get makeup piled up in it. Kids don't get chickenpox anymore. They don't even know what that is. And then I would say I have pretty dry skin. What's interesting is that I have a friend who has severely combination skin, and she said that this has also helped her even out her skin tone. So it's not just for one skin type or another. If you have super oily skin, sometimes you're worried about putting more oils on it. And what's great about essential oils is they actually can help regulate the oil production on your skin and your scalp, as I found out when I was doing research for this product. So if you want to know more about Yarrow Palm or how to get it, just reach out to me and I can help you out. You guys have a really good day, and I'll see you next week.